So on today's Get to the Point, I'm going to tell you how to sync up a multi-camera interview in Premiere the easy way.
3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, Jeremy here with another episode of Get to the Point. Today we are going to be going over how to sync up an interview with 3 different cameras using a simple tool in Premiere called the multicam tool. What it does is it basically just takes all your video clips and your audio and it puts it as one file, and then as you go through that file you can click on which one you want to be visible in your final edit. So let's get into it. I had my buddy Blizz read a Dr. Seuss book the other day for some internal content. So we used 2 cameras, and then here's the audio file. I'm just going to take those 3, import them. Let's select these. Right click, you're going to hit create multi-camera source sequence. And the first time you do this, this is what's going to automatically be selected endpoints. You want to select audio for that, because you want, these clips are going to be matched up based off their audio. So you're going to want to hit that. Let's rename this to Story Time with Blizz. Another thing too, before I get into this, is when you are recording this on your cameras, and if you're using an external microphone, you always want to make sure that you do something in the beginning that's going to sync up that sound, because how this is going to work is it's basically going to pull from the audio, find some points that match up, and sync all the footage based off that audio. So you're going to want your cameras turned all the way up. If you're using an external microphone, you're going to want to make sure everything is running before you sync them up. There have been times where we haven't clapped and we have a tough time syncing up that footage. So just make sure you make some sort of loud noise while you're shooting to allow these cameras and this audio to sync. So I got this renamed, I clicked audio, and we're just going to hit OK. It's going to work its magic. Okay, so as you can see, it processed those clips and it brought up this new one. So this is going to be your multi-camera clip. You're going to right click on that and you're going to want to hit new sequence from clip. So what that's going to do, and bring up a new sequence down here. This is what we named it. Blizz just sitting there looking all sad. And now what it did was it took this, it muted the 2 clips from the cameras, and that audio from our lavalier microphone is going to be that main clip. So what you're going to do, you're going to go and click this tool here, the toggle multicam view tool, and it's going to bring up all the different angles we have. So as we go through this, you basically are able to click what you want your file to be. You go back and forth, and then once you stop it, you're going to come down here and you're going to see it automatically chop those clips up into one file. Makes it super simple. If you do want to go back and kind of edit each clip individually, as you can see, this clip right here is a little darker than this one. So what I would do is I would right click on this and I would hit open in timeline. And what that's going to do is it's going to bring up all your files. This is basically how they're stacked up. So as you can see, the two clips from the cameras, the audio is going to be muted, and then this one is unmuted. So if I do want to go in there and I do feel like editing something, I'm going to click that file and I'm just going to mess around with it a little bit. And I'll over exaggerate just to give you guys an idea of what this does. So we go back to this sequence. And as you can see, what it's basically done is it's taken that clip and applied the edits to this timeline. So yeah, that's really easy, really simple. This tool saves me so much time than doing it, trying to line stuff up or just cutting back and forth. So it's definitely something I'd recommend if you do any type of video interviews. Hey, didn't see you there. Be sure to follow our page for more content.